we have some anniversary gifts for you tonight, so to speak. I know you've been waiting patiently for this one. Well, tonight Gary Jones is going to unwrap all the exciting details behind our new skincare and treatment products. And we've got a new app as well. We've got a gentleman on to support us with that. We're going to launch tonight as well. So that's another gift. Let me see here. Which one do you want to see first? I think product is probably it. You know, 3 years later, we're down 3 years later, and we have now improved and enhanced the original 7 products that we started with, Gary. So 3 years in, and we've learned a lot. This guy is a guru of it, and I tell you, I just sit back in awe and shake my head and smile and open my arms, get excited about product when we talk about it. So to take you through the work that has been done here over the last probably year and a half or so, joining us from his home in beautiful Sedona, Arizona, Mr. Gary Jones. Good to see you, Gary.
Hey there, Rick. Thank you so much. It's great to be with all of you guys tonight. I appreciate this. Happy anniversary. It's an exciting time to be together. I'm going to just share my screen really quickly. All right. So yeah, we have come a long way, and this past year is no exception to that. We've got a lot of great things for you this evening. You know, as you look at times of anniversaries, you look back, you reflect, and you think, you know, of all the things that have worked in your favor and all the things you've learned over the years. And one of the greatest gifts that we've been given here at Truora is really the opportunity of timing. You know, timing is absolutely everything, and I've learned that personally and I've learned that professionally. And when we launched our products in 2018, we hit the market at the most perfect time. You know, consumers were aware of the health concerns related to ingredients that weren't necessarily healthy or beneficial for their health. They also were no longer looking for giant regimens of products that contained, you know, 10, 12, 20 products to deliver results. They wanted to streamline their products to get the most benefits they could out of fewer products. They, of course, wanted something that was clean, healthy, and safe. And then what they didn't know at the time, which was just new technology that was emerging, was everything involved with the whole microbiome, which went from a smaller concept to a giant trend in the industry, one that's not going to quit anytime soon. So, you know, really, we were a pioneer in this industry. You know, we were one of the very few companies in the retail world, the first in direct sales, as a matter of fact, to really embrace this mission and create a line of products, not just skincare, but evolving into color cosmetics, specialty, you know, all of the different areas that we represent and that we will continue to represent in the future, with a focus on preserving the health and balance of the skin microbiome. And, you know, since those, you know, technology changes, it's in the blink of an eye, things have changed and grown and evolved, and it's no different in this industry. And since the introduction of those 7 original products, new consumer feedback and new research has allowed us to really enhance those core 4 and 3 treatment products, to really allow us to be able to build upon those benefits, enhance the formulas, to give you everything you loved about our original formulas, which you love, but make them even more cutting edge, more effective, and even more consumer friendly. So really, just to summarize, the things that we've done to create the skincare and treatment 2.0, as I like to call it, is we've increased the levels of active ingredients. We've added more diverse probiotic strains. We've improved the packaging. We have enhanced clinical efficacy and microbiome testing, which I'm thrilled to share with you in a few minutes. And we partnered with a new manufacturing facility, which has benefits that also I'll explain in just a few minutes. So increased levels of active ingredients. What does that mean? Very simple. Higher concentrations of active ingredients give you quicker results and more noticeable results. And there's no one, I think, that would argue with that, right? More diverse probiotic strains. You know, when we launched our key probiotic ingredient, which was one of the most researched at the time, was Lactobacillus ferment lysate. As we've evolved, we've included additional different probiotics in different formulas. But what we were able to do in these formulas is combine some of those variations of probiotic strains to give you more of a probiotic complex in the formulas, which really help to increase the probiotic diversity, which is, I'll explain to you in a few minutes how that affects the health of the microbiome. And of course, I know you're going to be thrilled about this new improved packaging. We actually reached out to one of the most premium packaging manufacturers in the US, of course, keeping our focus on, keeping the components as recyclable as possible, to be environmentally responsible, which is part of our mission as well. But you'll notice we've really kind of evolved the packaging, made a few changes as it relates to like the night cream and eye cream. We've taken them out of the jars to keep them away from air. We've created opaque packaging rather than transparent to keep them away from light. So not only are the formulas more effective and more powerful, they're also more protected from the elements with this new packaging. And then we've partnered with a third-party testing facility to really create clinical efficacy and microbiome testing. Now, clinical efficacy testing is not new to the industry. It's expensive, but it's not new. But of course, we always want to know, how the products benefit the skin. And of course, we wanted to run those tests. But one of the things we're most excited about, which makes us very unique in the market, is actual microbiome testing. And in fact, I have seen a few products here and there that have, claimed to have microbiome testing done on them. I've not seen a complete line of products. This is very new testing. It's something that wasn't available 3 years ago when we launched our products, and only has just become available. And we've really become a pioneer in the microbiome testing category as well. And I'll explain those benefits as we get to it. And then we've partnered with a new manufacturing facility. And the thing I love about this is this manufacturing facility is one that really specializes in very prestige cosmeceutical grade cosmetic formulations. So we've taken our original formulas and we've turned them over to there. And I have an analogy. It's almost like if you think of going to a good restaurant that has a good chef, and you give them the recipe, but then you go to maybe a Wolfgang Puck or a Bobby Flay and give them the same recipe. Who do you think is probably going to have a better tasting meal, a more beautiful presentation? Probably Bobby Flay, right? That's what we did. We went to the very best manufacturer we could find. Not only does this partnership improve the textures, the application, the consumer feel to the product, it also gave us a lot of efficiencies in procurement of ingredients. So we were able to increase those concentrations of the active ingredients without it really affecting the overall cost of the formulas, which is amazing. So we get, more luxurious textures, more effective formulations, faster results, and of course, the packaging benefits that I'll explain to you in a few minutes. Here's a picture of the new line. I want to give a big shout out to Pete and Daisy and the team in Dallas. The design, the photography is all top notch. You guys will have access to that, and Pete will walk you through some of that in a few minutes. So really just, here's just a quick screenshot of what we've done here with skincare. We've increased the actives, and that includes the probiotics, the prebiotics, the skin brighteners, the peptides. We've improved formula textures and application, improved packaging, added additional probiotics to increase that microbial diversity. We've invested in clinical testing to measure skin improvements, and we've also invested heavily in microbiome testing to measure the effects of our products on the microbiome. So here we have a beautiful picture of the new skincare line, and I'm just going to walk you through some of this. We don't have a ton of time tonight, so I'm going to go a little quickly, but please keep in mind, if you've got questions, write them down. Bring them on Tuesday night to our Facebook Live, and we'll have a great training session with your questions. Our Nourishing Cleanser. First of all, here's one thing I do want to point out. This is formulated for all skin types. Of course, it's a mild cleansing gel that's developed to remove makeup, skin impurities, and leave the skin hydrated and balanced. Now, one thing you're going to notice, I think you'll know, of course, the cartons are gorgeous. But instead of having the little tabs that hold the tabs, the safety seals, we've actually invested in a beautiful wrap for each one of these products. So you'll see on the side, it will have a perforated peel off, which allows you to get to that. Number one, it creates a very prestige look for the packaging. Number two, it ensures your customers, your clients, that they're completely tamper-proof, which I think is beautiful. The bottles are fabulous. And again, this is going to be very similar. It's got, a great pump applicator. So you're going to dispense this exactly as you do right now. Dispense it in the palm of the hand, lather with water, and then massage on the dampened skin. And of course, use that AM and PM. Now, the ingredients here are going to be very similar, almost identical to what you currently see in our formulations. But one thing that we've really noticed from all of our consumer feedback, as well as our leader feedback from your leaders in the field, is you're going to notice it's got a much more luxurious, creamy, silky application, which I think you're going to really, really love. Key ingredients in this would be our prebiotic saccharide acemirate. Just keep in mind, prebiotics are necessary because they feed the probiotics and keep them active and healthy on the skin. Coconut water, which of course is full of antioxidant benefits, essential fatty acids, which help to restore the moisture barrier, and tocotrienols, which is a very effective form of vitamin E that's also safe for the microbiome, that offers great antioxidant benefits. And we know that that's important to help stave off oxidative damage. Then we have our refreshing tonic. Again, beautiful packaging. You see it's completely opaque here to keep it away from light and air. The key difference here is going to be the pump applicator rather than the lotion pump that was on it before. Now, what I love about this is, it gives you everything you love about this formula. It's still that great, refreshing micellar toning water that conditions and rebalances the skin to keep it smooth and soft. But, it's also formulated to kind of manage those oily zones, but also moisturize the dry areas. And then, of course, that phytic acid, which is a very gentle alpha hydroxy acid, really breaks down the dead skin cells to increase that cellular renewal. And of course, we know how important that is for a young, beautiful complexion. Now, the difference in application here is you're going to want to take your cotton rounds, spritz this, and then wipe it off. Remember, wiping it off is a very important part as a final rinse to remove any excess debris on your skin, to also remove any excess cleanser. A hint, I always like to take this after I've finished wiping it off, just spritz a little on the skin, let it dry. I really feel that aids in the penetration of the treatment products and moisturizers that you'll follow it with. So that's just a tip for using that. Again, key ingredients, that micellar technology, which really wraps itself around the dirt and debris, makeup, or whatever it is that is, in the pores, and allows it to be lifted without drying or irritating the skin. Coconut water, which of course has great antioxidant benefits, and helps balance the skin pH. Cucumber fruit extract, we all know the benefits of cucumber, putting them on the eyes because we know it, helps increase circulation, full of vitamins. Really helps to refresh the skin. Saccharide acemirate, again, that prebiotic ingredient, and of course, essential fatty acids, which really help to improve the moisture barrier. Remember, when your moisture barrier is healthy and intact, it prevents moisture loss, which is exactly the goal of what we want, to keep the skin hydrated and refreshed. Phytic acid, as I mentioned earlier, is that natural alpha hydroxy acid derived from rice. Again, that's what acts as your chemical exfoliant to really, make sure all of those dead skin cells are loosened. Because when you get rid of surface dead skin cells, that's what encourages new cells to be developed, or to be formed in the skin. Peony root extract, which is great because it optimizes cellular energy as well as aids in detoxification of the skin. A multi-mineral complex of zinc and magnesium. Again, we all know the benefits of those. They provide great antioxidant benefits. And then we have the wonderful essential oil blend, which is that great blend of grapefruit, orange, tangerine, lemon, lycium, apple, pomegranate, which gives us our very signature custom scent in that formula. We have our Replenishing Day Lotion, which is absolutely incredible. I love, love, love the packaging on this. This is an ultra smooth day lotion formulated with ingredients to restore optimal hydration, firmness, elasticity, and help with brightening the skin, to help with any form of hyperpigmentation. The difference in this product will actually be this airless pump, which I love, love, love. Part of our mission is to keep all the air and, elements outside of the product. So this is really formulated to squeeze the air out. And as you use this product, the tube will actually collapse on itself and ensure that you get every single drop out of the product. So this is something that I think you're absolutely going to love as well. The textures are, as I said, they're much more luxurious. I really find that this formula absorbs much more quickly. I think it has a much more hydrating feel to it. So I think you're really going to love that. Key ingredients here, and this is where we start to see that additional probiotic in the formula. You remember when we launched, we have lactobacillus ferment. Well, in addition to that, we are including lactococcus ferment lysate and radish root ferment filtrate. So those three together really help to balance the skin's immune system, fight off pathogens, and really help to restore the health and balance of the microbiome. We have palmitoyl tripeptide 38, which again is that skin firming peptide to lift, firm, and help to improve the skin contours. Jojoba oil and cocoa butter, those are great skin identical moisturizers to supplement the skin's natural lipids and to support the skin barrier. And of course, that saccharide isomerate, which is that prebiotic, which we use in our formulas as well. We have a great antioxidant blend of tocotrienols, which is vitamin E, yeast extract, and superoxide dismutase, and all of those work together to provide antioxidant benefits. Phenylethyl resorcinol, this is that natural skin brightening or skin lightening compound that's derived from pine. It's a great antioxidant, but it also helps to fade and diminish signs of hyperpigmentation. Peony root extract, again, for cellular renewal and detoxification. And of course, it smells great because of that essential oil blend that we put in there. And then we have our replenishing night cream. Again, you will notice that we've taken it out of the jar and into this beautiful airless package, still 1 ounce, great price on this. So this is really designed to help nourish the skin while you sleep. It's meant to be a restorative formula to provide essential hydration, skin reparative ingredients, and restore that youthful tone and texture, which of course we know is very important during that overnight recovery process. Key ingredients here, we've again added from our lactobacillus ferment lysate, we've added bifida ferment lysate, which if you've joined us on our Tuesday Night Lives, we talk a lot about this ingredient. It's one of the key probiotic in our balancing mist and also in our bio-lifting hydration serum. A very effective product. It's great for nighttime recovery and added to our blend of probiotics, it really, really strengthens that complex. A skin firming peptide blend. This has 2 different peptides that really, again, support the development of collagen and elastin in the skin, which of course we know we lose as we age. So it supplements that to really firm the skin. And collagen and elastin are the skin's building blocks. And so, really encouraging the skin to produce those again is a very important part of having youthful looking skin. And then diglucosyl gallic acid. This is a melanin regulator, which means that it works with the skin microbiome to block the overproduction of melanin, which can contribute to dark spots, age spots, hyperpigmentation, all of that. And then we have natural butters of shea, mango seed, kokum, and those hydrate and condition the skin, essential fatty acids, again, to support the skin barrier function, and it smells great again because of that essential oil blend. So we move to our treatment products. Again, just a 1-page summary here of what we've done. We've increased the active ingredients, improved the formula textures and application. We've improved packaging, added additional probiotics, and then of course did all of our testing on these formulas as well. Here's a picture of our beautiful treatment products, and we'll jump right into our day treatment. So you'll see here, you know, where these used to be in a transparent package, they're now in an opaque white. Again, this incredibly premium airless package gives you everything you love about this formula. It's that age-defying day treatment to relax and diminish the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, which are caused by daily expression and the natural loss of skin collagen and elastin. I think one of the major differences you'll probably see in this formula is you'll probably see a more rapid improvement in the lifting and firming of the skin. With this formula, the textures feel about the same, but I've noticed more dramatic results with this formula. Key ingredients here would be, we have our lactobacillus, of course, but we've also added in that radish root ferment filtrate, and those two together, you know, are really great to provide that probiotic complex. An interesting thing about radish root ferment filtrate is it also acts as an antimicrobial ingredient, so it really supports the preservation of the formulas. Besides the fact that it really supports the health of the microbiome. We have our wrinkle relaxing peptide blend, and this is that blend of those 3 different ingredients you see here on the screen, which work together to diminished facial muscular contractions. So it's this is the ingredient that helps this formula act a lot like injections would by minimizing the expression lines, by inhibiting the muscular contractions on the skin. Carnosine, which is a great peptide for skin firming and also for antioxidant benefits. We have a daytime brightening complex in here, which has a blend of ingredients to help block melanin, fade dark spots and discoloration. Saccharide isomerate, which of course is that prebiotic ingredient, an antioxidant blend of tocotrienol, superoxide dismutase, which provide great antioxidant protection in a very stable form, and our essential fatty acids to support skin barrier function. And then we have our advanced repair night treatment. And you'll notice that on our treatment products, we did not raise the price on these at all. You know, and we took very, very small incremental price increases on the core 4 to really, you know, compensate for a lot of the additions that we've made to the formulas here. So again, this is packaged exactly the same in our beautiful 1 ounce opaque package with pump. Now, this is one of my favorite products. It's an age-defying night treatment, diminishes the signs of lines and wrinkles, softens the skin appearance, and then even skin tone. It's formulated to really help that overnight repair process. And again, you would use it exactly as you use your current formula today. The key ingredients in here would be the probiotic complex. Again, like in the day treatment, we supplemented the lactobacillus with the radish root ferment filtrate to really bolster that probiotic complex, make it a little more active. Acetylhexapeptide 51, also known as the immortal peptide, a magic ingredient, which really goes deep into the skin to help diminish DNA damage and repair damage that's been caused either from the aging process or UV exposure. One of the most powerful anti-aging ingredients that's on the market today. And then carnosine, again, that great, you know, collagen stimulating peptide that helps to firm the skin, also acting as an antioxidant. And then just like the daytime formula had a daytime brightening complex, this one has a nighttime brightening complex. And it's a blend of different ingredients that work a little differently. It's diglycosyl gallic acid, scleroride, and nymphaea alpha flower extract. And those are really put together to help restore an even skin tone by blocking the overproduction of melanin, which is the skin's pigment, and controlling, you know, darkening of the skin and all forms of hyperpigmentation. And then, of course, saccharide isomerate, which is that skin identical prebiotic ingredient. Our advanced repair eye treatment. This is probably one of the more dramatic of the packaging changes. You know, this, just like you experienced with our current formula, it's a great multifunctional eye cream meant to restore hydration, reduce the appearance of lines and wrinkles, and diminish dark under eye circles. The thing I love about this, if you can see this, it has a massage tip applicator. So you'll just pump the product out onto the applicator, and you can use it to massage under the eyes and onto the lid to really, you know, help improve circulation, but also deliver that product to the skin. Great thing is we've taken it out of that jar, so there's no more dipping. I'm dipping fingers in, so it's a very sterile, very nice way to apply this product. Also very unique, and I think it will be a great selling point for everyone as well. Key ingredients in here are probiotic complex. Again, we've added to the lactobacillus with the radish root ferment. We've got a combination of 2 peptides here, palmitoyl tripeptide 1, palmitoyl tripeptide 7. This is a very unique ingredient that was formulated specifically for the eye area to diminish crow's feet, lines and wrinkles around the eye, and specifically dark circles. Nymphia alba flower extract, it's derived from water lily, and it really helps also to repair those dark under eye circles, primarily caused from hyperpigmentation. Natural butters of shea, mango seed, and kokum, again, condition the skin, and those skin identical butters. A skin conditioning complex of squalene, hyaluronic acid, and panthenol, which is vitamin B5. Those work to condition the skin, and then essential fatty acids for your moisture barrier. Now into our clinical testing, which I'm so excited to share with you. First of all, I want to explain, why do we do clinical testing? Well, clinical testing is really utilized by a lot of brands to verify not only the safety, but also the efficacy and results. And because we wanted to have a very objective view of this, we went to a third-party testing facility so they could do all the work for us. And the great thing about that is, they used a combination of instrument test and subject questionnaires. And so we really believe that we've collected some pure insights about our core 4 and treatment products. So just to give you an idea of how they were tested, we tested these formulas on 37 women ranging in age up to 65 across all ethnicities and all skin types. They were tested independently and anonymously. They didn't know what brand, what price. They didn't know anything about it. They were in blank packages. They were just told how to use the product. And in 8-week trials, subjects used the product daily in combination with no other products for 8 weeks and were evaluated at 0, 2, 4, and 8 weeks. Now, here's some great news. Clinically proven results. This is in regard to our microbiome testing, which, again, our facility was thrilled to have the opportunity to be able to do this microbiome testing, and also thrilled with the results that came out of it. In order to do this test, we said we used 37 women that at 0, 2, 4, and 8-week increments. Actual swabs were taken of their skin in 4 different areas at each one of those visits, and then sent off to an additional third-party facility to actually analyze the data. And we literally had thousands of pages of data that were sorted through to really give us the results. And the results are in. So Truora's products have been clinically proven to preserve the richness and diversity of the skin microbiome. If you were with us at Empower, or you've been with us on the Tuesday nights, we talk a lot about richness and diversity and what that means. And I put it here just to get as a reminder. Richness is referring to the total number of bacterial species that make up the microbiome. And diversity is the amount of individual bacteria from each one of those species. And our tests prove that our products preserved both the richness and diversity after 8 weeks of use, which is phenomenal. Of course, our products have been proven to be microbiome friendly, and they've been clinically proven to preserve the health and balance of the skin microbiome. So when you're promoting these products to your clients, either one and or all of these are great claims for you to be able to make. Clinically proven results are a powerful statement with today's consumers. Now moving to our core 4. Our core 4 skincare, which of course have the Nourishing Cleanser, Tonic, Day Lotion, and Night Cream. Now these are staggering results as well. And you may notice that when you see a lot of advertisements or things like that, it'll say 60% of women said they felt their skin was more moisturized, or 80% of women said they saw a reduction in lines and wrinkles. These aren't, I thought I saw them, these are actual clinically measured instrument results. So the percentage of women who experienced clinically measured improvements after 8 weeks, 100% of them had clinically measured results in fine lines. 100% had clinically measured improvements in skin smoothness, 100% in skin firmness, and 83% in skin tone. And that would be as it relates to, you know, even skin tone, hyperpigmentation, that sort of thing. For our Core 4 and our Advanced Repair Eye Treatment, and the reason we specified this with the Advanced Eye Treatment is we know that if you can get a client or TLC using the Core 4 and an eye cream, that is a regimen that is easy to digest and one that they will stick with. And of course, when they see the results from these, they'll be willing to try those in our other treatment products and specialty products in addition. So using the Core 4 and the Advanced Eye Treatment, percentage of women who experienced clinically measured improvements after 8 weeks, 100% of them had a clinically measured reduction in fine lines. 84% had a clinically measured reduction in crow's feet. 100% had a clinically measured reduction in dark under eye circles, but that was after 4 weeks. From week 4 on, 100% of women had continued results with that. So that's phenomenal. 100% had an improvement in skin smoothness and 95% had a clinically measured improvement in skin radiance, illumination, and brightness. So those are significant clinical testing results that you can proudly share with your clients, with your potential clients, to prove how, you know, that TrueAura products work as well as you know them to work. We have some great photographs. We, just to let you guys know, several weeks ago, we sent our executive managers and above a set of the new products, and we had some tremendous results from them. This is Karen Eschel. Here's a great before and after, and this is within the first 2 weeks of use for Karen. Here we have Karen Watson and Shelley Ward, and you can see by the photo which side was which and the improvements, and of course, I can see tremendous improvements in both of these cases. Here we have Jill Denson. Two photos for you to choose from, but I can see a huge difference in both. Jill had a lot to say also. She said all of the new Core 7 products have that luxurious feel to them. My face is softer and more lifted, and I'm in awe in the difference with my eyes, and that new applicator is the best. So I think that's going to be a common thread you're going to start hearing from your fellow consultants as well as your clients. Here we have Sheila Osborne. This is a great picture. You can see a real smoothing and lifting effect on the skin, and this was after 2 weeks of use. And we have Michael N. Dillinger, and this is a before and after. I know the after is just a little bit blurry, but that really doesn't make any difference. You can see a huge difference in the tone of the skin, the reduction of redness, the smoothness, the lifting. Great job, Michael N. So thank you for sending those along. So we've had some great results in just, again, 2-3 weeks of use. Jill Denson's case, it was actually 3 uses of the product where she showed those significant differences. So that's what you can expect from these as you move forward. Now, because you're here tonight, we have an amazing attendee offer for you. It will be the new Core 7 product package. So it includes all those products you see there, which is one of each of the new, a 10% off coupon, which will be emailed to you tonight, and it's a one-time use discount coupon. But that's something, because you're here, we want to get these products in your hands, and we want you to start seeing the results that our EMs and above and all of those women that we did our clinical testing with have as well. So guys, thank you so much. I am thrilled to be able to launch this with you tonight and share our anniversary. Happy anniversary, and thank you for all you do, and we'll catch you Tuesday night. All right.